Hi, James, Wisdom Shift. How do you get from where you are to where you want to be? There's an old saying, it comes from the film Never Give Up, Never Surrender from Galaxy Quest. I took my sons to a Galaxy Quest, my wife and I, and I'd been using that expression over the years for them. And when, who's the comedian, the main character in that show, spoke that, both my sons leaned forward and looked on the other side of their mom to me and went, "You said that." And it's true. When you think about how often people give up, they set a goal, they set an idea that they want to accomplish something, and then what they do is they end up taking in part way into it. Oh, this is too hard. This will never work. And I'm here to say that by having in your focus and in your mind never giving up, because there's always going to be doubt, there's always going to be obstacles, there's always going to be hurdles to overcome. When you keep in mind that those obstacles, those hurdles are going to come up, when they do, you can just go, eh, you know what, it's an obstacle. How do I get around this obstacle? How do I get over this obstacle? How do I have this obstacle be a learning moment, where a teachable moment that I can learn from, so that I can use it to put in my arsenal of things that have enabled me to go, hey, I got over that. I did that and I overcame that. So that the next time you come upon an obstacle or something to overcome, which you will, what happens is you go, I laugh in the face of danger, and you continue on and you stick to your plan. And your plan is to never give up and never surrender. I hope that this has somehow planted a seed for you so that you can understand that you are more than that's you. Let me say that again, that you are more than the sum of your parts. I started a business from scratch and ran it for 20 years. Unfortunately, with what's happened over the last bunch of years, I ended up needing to close my business down, which was extremely difficult, because if anybody who's ever started a business knows, it's like birthing a baby. And no, women do not have a the right to say they're the only ones who know what that feels like. Any business owner who has started a business from scratch, worked on it, planned it out, began the business and started it, and then nurtured it and fed it and babied it and got it to crawl and then walk and then run, knows exactly what this is. And that is focus, determination, and never giving up and never surrendering. And if there's one point I really want to nail for everybody in this, is one of the lessons I learned after needing to close my business down, and that is, you aren't your business. You are still worthwhile, you are still valuable, and you are still a wonderful human being. One of the lessons that I've learned by doing this, or going through this process of coming to grips with uh, having to shut my business down, letting my employees go, letting my service techs go, and watching them look at me, with this look of utter, you got to be kidding me, seriously, and setting them down and explaining to them, these are the facts of life. I'm sorry, but this is just the way it happened to to go. Now, one of the benefits that came out of it was, and look at the benefits. My dad was about a year and a half away from passing on, and it allowed me the time and the space to spend with him, that if I had still been running my business, I would never, never, never have been able to spend that quality time with my dad. So that was a real benefit. So never give up and never surrender. And if you like this video, click like. And if you really liked it, click subscribe. Have a wonderful day. Thanks.